Action.
Ron Whitmer here, pregame with Coach Glenn Kruger of the Norton Panthers. Coach, quite an eventful week heading into this game 10 of the regular season. There's not a question about whether you guys are going to be playing in the playoffs, but some things happened this week that I'm assuming you didn't see coming at all. Most of us didn't see coming. How's the team's attitude knowing what had transpired on Wednesday in terms of tonight and looking forward to the playoffs?
Well, we're not going to lie and say we're not disappointed by what we find was a poor decision. We'll say that for now. Poor decision by people that don't realize how many student athletes are affecting in a negative way through no fault of their own. But to that end, our kids have. We'll just say that the OHSAA has given us a little extra motivation to play these next couple games here, hopefully, and our kids are. They're gonna come out ready to play.
So you've clinched the league championship. Is knowing that any consolation to your kids? Is that something they embrace, or are they more worried about what's about to happen in the playoffs?
The league is what's important to our kids, and we right now, like you said, we clinch a share, but we don't want to share. We want to clinch our own, and that's where our focus has been. And we talked about that this week. When this news came out, that we still get to control that, and we're going to worry about what we can control. And our kids, like I said, they're going to be ready to play tonight.
It's got to be tough going from a position where you were probably presuming a week one bye, and now having to host a week one playoff game. Is there an adjustment on the part of the coaching staff in terms of looking forward?
Not really, because there's so many mathematical equations going to this, and there's so many things that can go one way or the other way and throw everything off. So we had a general idea of where we might be, who we might see, but really we just been so focused on this week, just being 1-0 this week, and trying to take care of business here at the league. And then we knew the playoffs, chips are going to fall where they fall, and we'll get ready to go, get back to work again on Saturday and Sunday like we normally do.
So last season you had a solid season.
Mm-hmm.
Lost in week 11 in the first round of the playoffs. Is that extra motivation, especially for your seniors this year?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You hit on it right there. As far as seniors, that they don't want the season to end. None of us do, but especially for them, there's a lot more on the line. If the next game that we don't advance through, they're done. So they are motivated. They're ready to go. We saw what happened last year when the seniors didn't get to win their first playoff game. They go home early. They've seen it on the other end when we make a little run. So they want to be part of those runs. And I think we're putting ourselves in a good shape, hopefully, with a good game tonight.
So curious about your strategy for tonight. Now, Coventry's missing their starting quarterback, their starting center. I think most people's expectations are that you guys should be able to handle business tonight. So is there a plan for your key players, if that happens, if you're up early, pulling them to guard against any type of injury?
Really there's no plan. We believe in karma and jinxing ourselves here. So we are just going to play every play and go try to go 1-0. You never know what can happen. We know that they're going to be a physical team that wants to run the football. So we are assuming nothing, taking nothing for granted here. And, we've got a good game plan, we think, and we're going to kind of try to execute the best we can.
Well, we know you've been put in a really tough position through no doing of your own, or at least no doing of the players' own for sure. And we wish the Panthers nothing but the best going forward. I know you got to take care of business tonight, and we look forward to seeing you down the line.
We appreciate you guys coming out tonight and covering us, and hopefully put a good show on for you guys.
That's Coach Glenn Kruger from the Norton Panthers. Almost put you over in Manchester.
Well, that's not too far from here. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Coach.